This is the Epoch Times.
Welcome to Epoch Audio, showcasing the best journalism covering news, culture, and society, addressing issues overlooked or avoided by other media. For the text version of this and more articles providing truth, tradition, and hope, please go to theepochtimes.com.
Transgender players banned from international women's cricket by Monica O'Shea. The International Cricket Council, ICC, board has banned transgender players from international women's cricket. New gender eligibility regulations stop cricketers who've been through male puberty and identify as female from playing the international women's game. The ICC board said it approved new gender eligibility regulations following a 9-month consultation process with stakeholders. The board said the new policy is based on the following principles in order of priority: protection of the integrity of the women's game, safety, fairness, and inclusion. And this means any male to female participants who've been through any form of male puberty will not be eligible to participate in the international women's game, regardless of any surgery or gender reassignment treatment they may have undertaken. With a very heavy heart. In a post to Instagram, Australian-born Canadian cricketer Danielle McGahey said, "We're not a threat." The 29-year-old became the first transgender cricketer to play an international match for Canada in September at a qualifying tournament for the Women's T20 Cricket World Cup in Los Angeles. He said on Instagram, "Following the ICC's decision this morning, it is with a very heavy heart that I must say that my international cricketing career is over. As quickly as it begun, it must now end. While I hold my opinions on the ICC's decision, they are irrelevant. What matters is the message being sent to millions of trans women today, a message that says we don't belong. I promise I will not stop fighting for equality for us in our sport. We deserve the right to play cricket at the highest level. We are not a threat to the integrity or safety of the sport." Born in the Australian state of Brisbane, Mr. McGahey started playing in a men's team in Melbourne before moving to Canada. After playing one season for a local men's team in Canada, the cricketer medically transitioned in May 2021. In 2023, Canada selected Mr. McGahey for the Canadian squad. Founded in science. International Cricket Council Chief Executive Jeff Alardis said the decision was founded in science and made to protect the integrity of the international women's game and player safety. He said in a statement, "The changes to the gender eligibility regulations resulted from an extensive consultation process and is founded in science and aligned with the core principles developed during the review. Inclusivity is incredibly important to us as a sport, but our priority was to protect the integrity of the international women's game and the safety of the players." The 9-month review ahead of the decision was led by an ICC Medical Advisory Committee chaired by Dr. Peter Harcourt. The review only considered gender eligibility for international women's cricket. The decision will be reviewed in 2 years. Domestic-level cricket decisions on gender eligibility will be up to each member board, which may have to consider local laws, the ICC noted in a statement. Thanks for listening to Epoch Audio. This was Transgender Players Banned from International Women's Cricket by Monica O'Shea. Read for you by Chris Rod.
For more Epoch Times articles in text, please visit theepochtimes.com.
This is the Epoch Times.